Evening all, hope you're doing well. West Ham have just announced the details for renewing your season ticket next season, and I'm here to have a rant about it, to be honest with you. Bit of a warning. So if you're not in the mood for a ranty Geo, this ain't a video for you. I've just had a read of it, and I have to say, I'm very disappointed actually. I think the club have got everything right during the COVID-19, during lockdown and stuff, not furloughing the staff, make sure everyone's paid on time and 100% paid, especially when other Premier League clubs perhaps weren't doing the similar things. Mark Noble's been instrumental with the NHS funding and getting the players to defer their wages in order so that the non-playing staff got full pay at West Ham. It's all been good until now. This is the first time I've been disappointed by it. But when I say disappointed, I'm really disappointed, and I'm a bit pissed off with it, to be honest with you. So there's two options from memory. Option one is you just renew as normal, so you have to stump up your whole season ticket money by the 28th of August, and then every game you get put into a ballot. If you're drawing, happy days, you're going to the game. If you're not drawing, then the next ballot comes along, kind of thing. You have a increased chance, and obviously if you've been to one, you get a decreased chance, so that everybody gets a similar amount of games throughout the season. That's fine, not an issue with that. I understand why they're doing it as a ballot, but if you paid full whack, and if you don't get drawn to that game, you get a refund. You get a pro rata refund within 30 days. I'll get on to that. Option two is that you renew, and if you don't want to go back because of obvious reasons, you can give your ticket to someone else, a friend or a family member, and they can attend, but you've still got to pay full whack. And this is my problem. I've got two different things here. I've got my own personal thing, and then what other people is. The other people, I'll start with that first. Where's option three? Where is option 3, which says if you don't want to come back to West Ham yet, if you don't want to attend games because you're concerned about your health, other people's health, you just don't want to attend football with a reduced capacity, because let's face it, the rumours are it's going to be between 25 and 33% of people that return in October. So a lot of people won't want to go back with that. They don't want to go back because you're probably going to have to queue up for longer before and after the game with social distancing in place in the stadium and stuff. I understand why people don't want to go back, and I just feel the club could be a bit more understanding with that. But mainly because of health, but also employment. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of people's jobs are still up in the air. They've been on furlough. And I just feel there's a bit of a disregard to that. There should be an option 3, in my opinion, which is you can step aside for the whole season. You can get out of the way. I say get out of the way. You don't renew, you pay nothing, and you obviously don't get to any games, but your seat for the 21-22 season, so this time in a year, you can renew that seat. You do not lose your seat. If anything, that helps the club. Having less people renew their season tickets means less people in the ballot, less people disappointed. And it allows those that are comfortable to go back, probably to get to 2 or 3 extra games, because all the ones that don't want to go back are now out of the picture. And I just don't understand why. Well, actually, that's a lie. I do understand why the club have not offered an option 3 like that. It's because they want your money. I am aware they probably need your money, but in theory, they're going to make the same amount of cash over the season. Instead of just getting it all in one whole heap and refunding loads of people for every game, they're just going to get less money in, but they're going to have less refunds, aren't they? So come the end of the season, it's probably going to come to the same in terms of cash flow. I just think it's so disappointing to see us not sort of take into consideration as people that don't want to come back yet. I completely understand why someone wouldn't want to go back now, because of health and because of the way what new look football is going to be like. And then we've got my own personal circumstances. Now, for what it's worth, West Ham played next week and I was allowed to go, I would go. I don't have any concerns in terms of health or anything. I might be naive, but I would go, okay? Things have been a bit, in case you don't know, I'm obviously from Scotland. Things have been a bit stricter up here for a bit longer than England with the masks and stuff. I'm used to it all now. I don't particularly like it, but I'm used to it. So I'm happy to go to football tomorrow if I could. But I'm aware there's loads of people that don't. But what I don't understand is this ballot thing, okay? How many games are you going to get to over the course of the season? 5, 6, 7 at the most? West Ham currently have 5 games worth of refunds in club cash in my ticketing account, as will many other people. And, when we got a refund, we got 5 games pro rata refunded. Some people took a cash refund. But I'd imagine a lot of people just left it in as club cash within full intention of renewing when they could. Now you might be starting to put it together now. So in my club cash account, there is money to the value of 5 games, going by the government, what we're getting told with government policy now, we don't know yet, it can change obviously, but early signs would indicate I'm through the ballot, I'm probably going to get to 5 games. So what am I paying £400 cash for? Why are they wanting £400 out of me? Because I'm probably just going to get it back throughout the season, 30 quid here and 30 quid there throughout between October till May. Why am I not... What are they doing? Why can I not renew without paying any money? Then every game I get drawn in the ballot, they take the pro rata out of my club cash account. By the end of the season, either it'll be 0 or I might have to pay for 1 or 2 games pro rata. That's fine. I don't mind doing that. But what am I paying £400 cash for today? If I renew today, I've got to give them £400 extra. For what? I'm probably going to get most of it, if not all of it, back in small increments throughout the season. It doesn't make sense. I know why they're doing it, because they want money. And I just find it a bit greedy. I just feel like the club don't really care about people's personal circumstances enough here. Their main priority is getting the money in. And if come the end of the season, available capacity in the ground is more than the amount of people that have renewed their season tickets, which I'm not convinced it will be. West Ham have a large amount of season ticket holders. We have about 52,000 season ticket holders. So even if our capacity runs at 90%, that's like our ground capacity, about 90% of the ground is season ticket holders, which is one of the highest in the Premier League. I think only Bournemouth was higher. That's them gone now. But obviously you've got Liverpool, who don't have, I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing here 60%, because then they have a lot of match tickets, which is where they make their money. But for West Ham, it's 90% or something really high like that. So even if they lost 20% of their season ticket holders, I'm not convinced that come the end of the season there will be more tickets available than season ticket holders. But if there was, just sell them on a match by match ticket, because as it stands, it's now a closed shop. If you're not a season ticket holder, you're not coming to a West Ham game next season, going by everything. Again, that's no one's fault. That's not the club's fault. I'm not blaming the club or anything before someone thinks I am. I'm not doing that. But what I'm saying is, option 3, the invisible option, which is people to stand aside, will maybe allow us to have a couple of thousand tickets at the end of the season for people who haven't been all year to come in. Or maybe they could contact the season ticket holders then and say, listen, it's now, it's been months now. Do you want to come back for this one game? Do you want to pay your money and come back for this one game and get a feel of it and see if you're, feeling safer to come back or something? I just feel the club are basically saying to you, give us all your money now, and if you don't, tough, you're no longer a season ticket holder. I just find it very money. And in a time when people are struggling, not just financially, but a lot of people are struggling mentally, losing their jobs, and then concerns about their health, even not your own personal health. Like if I was to go to a football game or something and come back, I would do my utmost to avoid elder people when I'm walking down the roads and stuff, just because where I've been and stuff, I've increased the chance of me catching it, and I don't want to pass it on to someone. Like I said, I'm all right. I'm happy to go somewhere tomorrow. But there's a lot of people out there who aren't, and I just don't think the club have brought them into consideration enough. And I just think it's just in a time where there's so much good things going on and stuff in the world, and we're seeing people doing good deeds and stuff, and I just feel like the club could have done something here. And I think it would have been easy brownie points for West Ham as well, because all they had to do was show a little more understanding. I think they've done the complete opposite. I think they've actually just discarded fans' concerns. Worried about coming back to the football because your health, tough, no longer a season ticket, goodbye. And I just think it's very short-sighted. And it's. I remember at the start of all this, I remember saying to Gonzo, the clubs with good customer service. Okay, when all this refund thing came around, clubs with good customer service will not mind offering cash refunds, because a lot of the fans would turn around and say, no, you've been good to us, you keep the money, I'll renew next season. Even if I'm a bit skint, I'm still going to let you have the money because you need it. There's no surprise Leicester City was one of the first clubs to offer a cash refund to their season ticket holders. No surprise at all to me, because they're probably the best for customer service. So they're happy to say, here you go. Because they believe in the product they're offering, they believe the customer's going to turn around and say, no, it's all right. You keep money. There's a reason West Ham were one of the last ones to go, in my opinion, and that's because they knew a lot of fans would go, thank you, I'm having my money. And this is a chance for them to almost make amends on what has been poor customer service in the past. And all they've done is just take a great big gun and shoot themselves in the foot. Because I was actually 100% renewing. I'm actually debating not renewing now because of just because of tonight. It might be an emotional response, and in a couple of weeks' time I might renew. I probably will, because like I said, I'm happy to go back to football. But just think the way they're treating people that don't want to go back, the people that have concerns over health, it doesn't sit well with me from a customer service point of view. It's, are we fans or customers tonight? I think we've got our answer. We're not fans. We're merely a cash cow to West Ham United, and I think they're just trying to take advantage of it again through invisible threats. Give us your money or you lose your season ticket. Anyway, sorry for the rant. I feel better now. I feel like I've got that off my chest. I've calmed down a little bit. I'm feeling good. It's just disappointing, though, to be honest with you. I think the club have got a lot right during lockdown, but tonight I think it's a massive own goal. And like I said, I don't get why I'm paying £400 cash. What am I paying £400 cash for? I don't get it. I don't get what West Ham are doing here. I understand why they're doing it. Money. But I think long term, it'll cost them a bit more than what money can buy. Trust.